Smokey gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
South, number 20, Smokey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernest Cabrera.
Designated hitter, Ernest Cabrera.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Story has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In now, Jimmy Meyer. He singled his last time up.
Jimmy Meyer.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Story is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up around the face. Everett Killian would be next. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a win. Brian Saito takes the mound. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Having to abandon his team and friends mid-campaign can be distressing to a player, even in his moment of validation. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. a manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series. Smokey, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping up now, Willard Connell, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, James Rubin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but first pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there.
Changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Left fielder,
and a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Smokey isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
No score here as we play inning number. Hard on the ground at first. Chen scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half. Now at the plate, Rich Zambrano. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Roberto Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Enrique Macias. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. No balls and 1 strike. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the end. Striding in, James Rubin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher.
And that misses 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now in the box, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a neck-high fastball that time. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 pitch. Is in there for strike 1.
Balls up.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him.
Late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Navarro has a play, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Standing in, Rob Refsnyder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Rich Zambrano. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short, And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Zambrano leads off second with one gone in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willard Connell. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Morales sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Ready for another shot now, Enrique Macias. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup. But take in this situation, maybe bought himself a fastball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tamori giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out. At the plate, James Rubin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bouncer to the left side. Quick is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Heart of the order, 3-4. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Popped him up. Stewart moving to his left. 1 out. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count. And that one just missed outside. Refsnyder on second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Spanos has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Robert Rainey has been summoned from the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Time for baseball. Coming to the plate now, Jason Eagle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Jason Eagle.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. It's more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really...
A little roller toward the hole. Colon takes it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Doug Dykes. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In there, no balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Hard hit at third. Quick fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs. Stepping into the box, Octavio Durham. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
1-0 the count. Not close. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Adrian Salazar waits on deck. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. Durham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Jason Eagle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To short. Navarro has it. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Walter Kwong. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Spanos moving forward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Joseph Lipscomb. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him. Point.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0. Another one sent foul. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Doug Dykes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 1-1.
That's inside.
I always say hitting's a process of to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And a fastball. Tough. Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Just got a piece up the line. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Digging in, Octavio Durham. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Octavio.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Tapped out home. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So striding in, Adrian Salazar earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the... Now at the plate, Jason Eagle. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Walter Kwan waits on deck. Hit on the ground out to short. Navarro is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Walter Kwan. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Colon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Joseph Lipscomb. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Chris Bush enters from... And tonight's final, 7-3. The Charlotte Knights jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lou Thompson earns his 6th winning... Welcome to MLB The Show, and this digging in, Tommy Davis, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The pitch, and we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in. Now, this can turn around super quick.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a... hit to third. 2 is left quick. And there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit in the air to shallow center. Tamori on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready now, Bobby Pyle. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Smoke toward third. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Spanos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Stepping in, Anthony Santander, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morales is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Andreas Zamora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pyle is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Into the box now, Ruben Tejada, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball even at 2. Count remains 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy.
Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Breaking ball in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Tommy Davis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Standing in, Ronald Calzado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Now batting.
And that one just missed outside.
Kevin Lane.
1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1. Two and 2 now. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Settling in now, Bobby Pyle. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the line at first. Chen gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here. So stepping in, William Casado. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Cut! Hold it!
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Andreas Zamora comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Santander leads off first with 1 away. And there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, Ruben Tejada. Popped him up. Brantley shading to his right. 2 down. At the plate, Lewis Grumman 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
Straight up.
Here's a high pop-up. Chen is there. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. Lucas Sims takes over. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Gwinnett Stripers get their 20th home win.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat. An advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. The caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst them. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Triple-A base. Stepping into the box, Tommy Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Tommy.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They dropped another one out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8.
All right, Matty, they show up for game one of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game one of this road trip treats them.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Kevin Lane. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
He'll come in here at 263. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul.
Popped straight up. Navarro into shallow left. Into score from third. The tying run.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Is taken, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here with the base open. He doesn't have to.
Grounded to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Into the box, Andreas Zamora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't. Digging in, Ruben Tejada set to lead off the home half of the second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 2.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Calzado. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Calzado.
Here's the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a neck-high fastball that time. Kevin Lane will be next. High in the air down the right field line. McGee is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right.
1-1-1.
Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Bobby Pyle. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, William Casado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cue shot here out toward short. And 1 gone. Austin Hayes the next to bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. This one's down to third. Valdez scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now at the plate, Andreas Zamora comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. So striding forward now, Ruben Tejada. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Valdez over to his left, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Casto. He flew out in his last at bat.
Michael Casto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Digging in once again, Tommy Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Ronald Calzado. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Lane. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the 2-0. Down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. There's ball 4. Stepping up now, William Casado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Tamori going back. Gone!
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season.
This AAA prospect, who had been generating some buzz, has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed.
Game's future. Ready now, Rick Johnson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the pitch.
Rick Johnson.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And a ball, 1-0. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Cornell moving to his right, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now, Jim Russo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't.
Oh, way to get dirty. The throw to first. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a... Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be Jose Osuna, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's a ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And a soft liner. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Smokey.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. Now at the plate, Grant Stern. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Gets him looking. Strike 3. Now to the plate, Bill Elkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Popped straight up. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Standing in now, Colin Moran. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Moran stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Striding into the box, Jim Russo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Moran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
McGee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Thurston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit out towards second. The tag gets 1. On to first, a double play. Here's Max Moroff standing in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. There, and he's behind 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Two and two. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Straight up.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Grant Stern. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. He swung on and missed, and that's strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Full count, 3-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. McGee is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, Georgia.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Three and one now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike to count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So here now is the pitcher, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pops this one up. Elkins has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Rick Johnson will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. Striding in, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. Lucas Sims takes over on the mound.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Indianapolis Indians led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. David Haynes earns his